What up, though? Yeah, welcome to another episode of Mentally Ill with Dez Cortez. I'm Dez Cortez, and to my right, as always, Bob, homie, Miss Ty Hayes. What it do, my baby?
What up, no? What's good with you, brother?
Well, man, I'm feeling good that I'm here, bro.
That's good, man. That's good.
You know what I mean? I'm feeling good that I'm here.
Right.
Miss sitting down here, you know what I mean? And just explaining everything to the world.
Right.
Excited because we got a bunch to talk about.
That's for sure.
Whole lot to talk about, and another good thing is I got a lot of people who come to me talking about how they need this show.
Okay.
And I wasn't really expecting that to happen. You know what I mean? I thought people might say, like, you know, it's funny, it's this, is that. But no, I had people like look me in my eye like, hey, dog. They need it. Come on with it. Like, okay, I got you, homie. Right. I got you, but that's just a blessing. And that's so I mean, shoot, we plan on keeping it going anyway. So that's what it is.
That's what's up.
What's been up with you, my dog?
Man, same old, man. I ain't gonna lie, working. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I got a bunch of stuff going on with work, man. Outside of work, everything. You know what I mean? Just trying to be a daddy and you know, the multiple hats we wear. You know what I mean? a ton of hats.
Yeah,
for sure, bro. But other than that, man, that's it, man. Really just kind of focusing on, I really been doing some real personal development, real talk.
That's good.
Yeah, bro. Like, I've been making a lot of changes lately.
That's good, bro. So that's what it's all about, though.
Yeah, so
that's what it's all
coming,
about, man.
And weeding the people out that ain't with it. You know what I'm saying?
You have to.
Yeah, dog.
You absolutely have to, bro. Sure. Like, I didn't know how important it was to get certain people out of your life, man.
Yeah.
And you know, it ain't nothing ill to them. It's just that, you know, y'all on different paths,
right?
In different stages of your life, and sometimes some people got to be left behind.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And it's just their opportunity for them to learn what they need to learn. So let me step out the way. Let them learn.
For sure. That's for sure.
You know what I mean? We gonna keep it like that.
Right.
Shoot, man. Something new that I haven't shared with the viewers is I got married.
Oh, okay, right. You ain't sure, right?
Yeah, I ain't said nothing to that. I'm married now. But no, for real, I've been actually with my wife, you know what I mean, as far as like for over 30 years. Probably 30 years, man. I've been knowing her for a long time. We met as kids.
Right.
You know, we have four beautiful children together. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And shit, it was about that time after I think if I got a daughter who's in college about to graduate, I think it's about that time. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
And one thing, just to segue into some things about mental illness and how it goes. Mm-hmm. Somebody was asking me about why didn't I get married? Like, why did it take me so long?
Okay.
And it wasn't because, like, well, I knew that I wasn't ready in certain aspects, and it really took me longer than I thought it would, of course.
Right.
But also growing up, how I grew up, and then being like a college athlete type dude, mm-hmm. the things that married women would do with me,
mm-hmm. I feel
and me absolutely knowing that they husband do not know what they doing, bro.
Yes, sir.
That used to scare the shit out of me, bro.
As it should. Because it makes you think about, like, all right, well, really, what am I signing up for? You know what I'm saying?
I know this man.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Don't know you bringing his money to me.
Right, that's for sure.
Or that you here right now. Yeah. Or that you doing this, or that you doing that. Like, and that used to scare me. And also, I grew up in a place where I was surrounded by hoes.
Right, for sure.
And the way they explained to me about what a woman can do, you know, and keep it from a man if need be.
Exactly.
Used to scare the shit out of me. And even some of them was married.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it.
It really took me to actually understand that I had to love myself, and then understand how to love myself.
Right.
Before I could get married, and I'm blessed that I got to that point. Mm-hmm. But it's hard.
I feel you. That's for sure.
Mentally, it's hard. Like, you stepping into this situation with this person for the rest of your life.
That's for sure.
And I watch motherfuckers, like, and
one foot in, 1 foot out for the rest of their life.
For the rest of their life. But also, too, like, the people who got married who I knew early, like in their 20s, stuff like that, ain't none of them still married, dog.
That's right. Yeah. I don't know many.
Bro, I mean, maybe a couple.
Yeah.
But none of them people are still married.
Yeah.
And that shit used to scare me too.
Yeah, as it should.
My homie Mark, he was with his girl. God bless his soul, my motherfucking dog. He was with his girl for, man, they was together over 20 years, just, doing it. Man, they got married. I think they lasted 3 years, and they were separated, and they was like beefed out, dog.
I believe. And you know what I think part of that is that a lot of times people will, it's funny because I know quite a few people who will be together for years and years and years. As soon as they actually get married, they fumble. But I think that got a lot to do with people changing once they get that official title. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And granted, you're supposed to change, but sometimes it's not for the better. Sometimes it's for the worse. Or entitlement kick in, and views ain't what we thought they was. Or some people just, be pump faking the whole time. I remember I had a situation, I was learning, hey, you ain't who the hell I thought you was when we got together. You know what I'm saying?
And ain't that crazy?
That shit crazy, man. Now, granted, like I said, I know we supposed to change over time, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, you was doing this, that, and the other, and that ain't even you. That ain't even, that's what made me like you, and you don't even
But
do
also,
that.
too, like, people be knowing that, dog. Like, because they will act a certain way. Like, your girl acts when you're there differently
when you're not there
than she act when she don't. Just flat out.
Yeah.
Because you act different than you do when your girl there, or whatever. So a lot of people really understand how this person really acts.
True. Okay.
And you don't.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
exactly.
As you stepping forward, you know what I mean? It's like, you don't know, bro.
Yeah, that's real.
Because it's an act.
Bingo. That's a good point.
It's an act.
That's a good point.
So I'm blessed that me and my wife had the opportunity to go through the downs and downs and downs. Like, you know what I mean? To the point where this ain't no act no more. Like, you don't act in this punk ass situation. You know what I mean? This is a dig. Everything you got.
Right.
If it was acting, it would have been out the door.
That's for sure.
You know what I mean? Right. So,
I don't know, man. You a good actor.
Man, I'm tired of man, this nigga over there. No, he ain't.
Oh, okay.
Look at it.
All right. It's all good.
All right, thank you, man. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Go give yourself an applause.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I had to open with that.
Right.
That's not our topic today.
Right.
Because we have a few, really, but that's not our topic today. But just somebody asked me that, and I just wanted to let them know that's how I felt about it.
Right.
I also felt like I couldn't be a good husband at the time because I was still infatuated with the hoe.
I feel it. I get it.
And I'm not about to, like, embarrassing your girlfriend is a lot different than embarrassing your wife,
bro.
Nigga.
Two game changing. My bad. Two totally different
things. And even though you should definitely, be whatever you need to be for your girlfriend to build up to marriage, it's two different things.
That's for sure.
You know what I mean? And me understanding that, like, I would go through my head of, like, all the hoes, like, I can't be with no more.
It's over with. Sorry.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. They gone. You know what I mean? They out of there.
Nah, that's for sure.
I'm a better person for it.
Bingo.
But at the same time, you like,
yeah, you remember.
I was able to conjoin these hoes. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I don't just want to give them to the world, nigga. But, but that's when when you're ready to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when you know that you're ready for marriage.
That's for sure.
So, I thought that was very, very important for it to happen. Yeah. And I wanted it to happen sooner also, too. So it was a planning situation thing. So it wasn't like, it just wasn't happening. But
yeah,
I'm definitely happy that it did. Definitely a better person for it. Our family,
right,
you know, seems to be stronger. You know what I mean? So,
right,
man, such a dope situation, man.
Beautiful, man. Congrats again, man.
Thank you, man.
That's
and like you've been knowing us for the well, you know what I mean, long, but you've been knowing her too for about the same time. You know what I mean? So,
for sure.
That's even doper too. That we got a lot of people in common,
right?
You know what I mean? And we've been around, and people know her for a long time as they know me and know us together.
And that's a help too. You know what I'm saying?
It is
with the whole situation.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It is. So
that's what's up.
So that's dope, man. So let's kind of break into what we was going to talk about. But first, man, this can segue into but talk about the situation that we was talking about earlier.
Yeah. So, you know, over for those that may have heard or may not heard, I know it was a gentleman who passed, I want to say last week, Friday, I believe it was, or the weekend before. I mean, Friday before last. My bad. That was at the Chrysler plant. They were saying that, you know, word on the street is he got laid. He was one of the indefinite layoffs, and he couldn't take it. Blah blah blah. That's what I've been hearing, you know, from different sources or whatever. But realistically, what everybody don't know is that that's my son's uncle. So anyway, he ended up passing and committing suicide. From what I heard, at least. About 2 weeks, about a week ago. So long story short, man, just wanted to shine some light on that, because when you seen him, you would never guess he was that kind of person. He was just smiling, this always smiling, man. The light of the room. He always making sure everybody good, making sure everybody happy. So I know we all was kind of blindsided by that. So I definitely just want to, bring that up on the show, especially being that this is what it is. But anybody that's feeling like that, man, anybody who, may need to talk to somebody, or anything. If you feeling like whatever, call in.
Yeah,
whatever,
definitely.
Know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man.
But that's something I just wanted to touch on, you know what I mean? Because that's a big deal, man. And I'm one, in my world, I really don't, and I don't want to say it like this, but I got a different level of respect for a suicide situation versus a homicide. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. I got you.
And granted, everybody got their own reasons, but in my world, in that situation, man, I actually sat down with my son and had to explain to him, like, listen, bro, once you really understand what it takes to get here, like when you think about the millions of sperm and all of that, you know what I'm saying, and really what it takes to actually make it through to this realm.
Right.
In my world, taking it or just Xing myself out, bro, I appreciate it too much. You know what I'm saying?
And as Tony just said real quick, the call-in number is on the screen. Call in. We would love to hear from you, especially if you suffering from any of those thoughts, man. We can definitely help you through those, man. We can just talk through it, man, which is really most of the time all we really need. Right. Go ahead, my dog. I'm sorry.
No, you good. But yeah, I was just saying in general, you know what I mean? I know for sure with me, it hit a little different. You know what I'm saying? I know, and when growing up, I had people in my family used to pump fake. Oh, I'm about to kill myself. And it would be like the 8th time I heard it. It's like, well, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick of going through
I never heard that growing up,
really?
dog.
Yeah. I got some family who was going through that. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
I had never.
Yeah. And they still here, thank God.
But I had never heard that. Like, I mean, like growing up, like nobody expressed that type of those type of feelings to me. And like, I got a whole bowl full of mental illnesses. You know what I mean?
Right.
But thank God being suicidal is not one of them, because I've been in some situations where if I was in that role, I might have.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily understand exactly like that feeling. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Right. But a lot of people have it.
Yeah.
And the one time I think so, of course, I told everybody about my situation, my night when the ancestors came to me.
Right.
And that changed everything about my thinking. Mm-hmm. But also, I believe if people had the opportunity to hear from their ancestors and take the time to really sit back and listen to it, like I really do think like those things will almost be out the window. Like, I don't know, and I could be way wrong, but my people that I know who are meditating and doing their affirmations and concentrating on building up the inner them,
right?
They're not suicidal. You know what I mean? Like they're not, and even if they may have had been,
right?
It's a change,
right,
in the way they feel about themselves and who they are.
Yeah. Well, that's a that's self-care. You know what I'm saying? Like when you take the time to actually do all of that, whether it's meditating, prayer, working out, you know what I'm saying, or even just sitting down. You know what I mean? I know a guy that actually put his phone down for an hour a day. He's like, bro, I just put my phone down for an hour, and that's my hour. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, that's crazy. But yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like people got different ways of working through it, but I really think that having that openness or being able to talk to somebody about it, it ain't even necessarily got to be that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you feeling that kind of way, you got some negative thoughts or whatever, put on something that's going to change your mood. You know what I'm saying? Put on something that you know is going to put you in a different zone. You know what I mean? So, that's just one thing I know for sure that worked with me. You know what I mean? And I know I've been there and I had some crazy thoughts, but that's where it was at. It was a thought. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. If I ain't, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, for example, him as an example, that's what he did it. It wasn't no warning, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I think we did see a post that went up on his Facebook page that said something about mental awareness or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was probably about a week before that. But realistically, his family told up about it. But at the same time, it's like, hey, y'all probably postpone this. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, I know y'all only had a year or two with him, but realistically, probably postponed it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but just putting that out there, you know what I mean? That's a big deal with me and anybody who need to talk about it, because I just feel like it's selfish. When somebody do that, man, you leaving people to find you that way. You know what I'm saying? All of that play a part into it.
Everybody life has changed forever.
Yeah, exactly. So,
everybody life around you.
Yeah, yeah. So that was a big deal. But I'm just kind of piggybacking off of that, man. Just if anybody feeling any kind of way about that, feel free to come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Just they ain't got to be on here. It can be on the app, on whatever. Just hit my line if you feel like talking, man.
And it's also crazy too. Like as y'all know, we talked about it. I'm a insurance producer, life insurance producer, and one of the things was you couldn't receive your death benefit if you commit suicide. But they changed that. So they say if you had your policy for 3 years,
right,
you can commit suicide and get your death benefit.
That's crazy. Wow.
Like,
that's crazy. You just gotta hold on to that thought for 3 years.
Right. Like, is that just telling people
crazy.
Like
it's okay?
But like once you know those 3 years is over, are you just like,
yeah, all right,
I just do it and then
that's crazy.
They can get their money.
Right. Yeah. And
think about how fast that could occur for somebody.
Yeah.
Oh man, what's the actor name? Dang, my man Out Cold. He was in he was in Breaking Bad. He played the black and Spanish dude. He played
Breaking Bad.
He played the main was it Gus? No, what's who owned the chicken? He had the chicken, Gus's chicken. Come on, man, what's my man name?
Lost me.
He was in damn, it's a bunch of shit. But anyway, he talked about mental illness a lot also too. I don't know why I can't think of his name. It's one of my favorite actors. But he talked about mental illness too. But he also talks about a time where he was planning his death. He was so broke. He was planning his death so his family could get the insurance money. But the thing about it is he knew he couldn't die by suicide. You know what I mean? He had to die somewhere. So as he was planning or whatever, he didn't do it.
Right.
But what if he knew all he had to do was commit suicide and he might have been gone?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We would have never got him in Breaking Bad. What else was he was in what's the one with the parallelogram? What is it? The parallelogram, the one where you can watch it in any order. Dang, man, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now. Guerrero, is he? What else? So he was in some stuff too. Like, was he in Higher Learning? Or was he in? No, he was one of the old black actors. Yeah, I'm about to look him up. I'm gonna find him, man.
Right. But that's crazy to think about, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just having that as an option is crazy. The fact that they change. Do you know how long it's been since they changed that?
I don't.
Okay.
I have a question. Mm-hmm. Now, because I know how insurance companies can be. Are they talking about 365 days times 3 or calendar days?
It's the days from 365 days from when your attained age or whatever, your attained time. That's when you sign your name. Yeah.
So 3 years after you sign to that date.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But what if a person's like, man, and he don't realize he just go off the year? Like it's 2025, he just off himself 2028. That they ain't really thinking.
Right.
That's horrible, man.
Yeah, your timeline was a little off, my dog.
Well, nigga can't count. Oh, horrible, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Absolutely. But I mean, just putting that in the atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like letting the person know that he has that option. And I know some dudes who, like, I don't even know if I want to sell them a policy, bro. Because I'm like, I'm nervous that you're gonna have this feeling one day and say, "Hey,
yeah, buddy."
You know what I mean? Yeah, they can. But you know, like I just don't want them to, to do that. And some of these policies are life changing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If I leave out here past tomorrow, my family life is changed forever.
That's for sure.
You know what I mean? Like
on multiple levels.
For the better, on multiple. You know what I mean? Even though I'm gone or whatever, and it won't be the same. But shit.
Yeah,
boom! Like they're gonna be able to, you know what I mean.
Better than being gone and ain't nobody got nothing.
And ain't nobody got nothing because I buried my pops and didn't have nothing and was asking people for stuff and then still had stuff left over afterwards. Like that cannot happen. So that's why I feel like it's so important for everybody to have it.
That's for sure.
But at the same time, just having it is a whole nother feeling of less stress. And a feeling of just not being a deadbeat. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
Even if you don't really understand how to be in your kid's life like that, you know what I mean? Having an insurance policy when that's something that can even keep you out the deadbeat section.
Deadbeat list.
Off rip, just because. At least you thought, you know what I mean?
Real.
It's one of the selfless things that you can do.
Yeah, that's real.
And then now with all these living benefits in them now, people can take out of them. Like, man, come on, man.
Right, exactly.
Come on. It's time out for that shit. And then, like I said, somebody would have told me this a long time ago, I'd have been much different. Much different spot than I am now.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's very important that my people get it. And you got to get it soon. Because like the same policies, like I sold my brother a policy. And let's just say he paid $150 for it a month. Really good, extremely good policy. I tried to get it for my cousin who's another 15 years older. His shit was $500.
Damn. Yeah, that make a difference.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, but
these years is that's his attained age. So whatever he pays there, he pays for forever.
That's it, right? Exactly.
That's all he got to pay.
That's what's up.
And it's great when you pay that least amount of money because with an IUL, once your index payments start coming in and you start getting money for that can pay your premium.
Right,
now you paying for yourself.
It's paying for itself at that point. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
And it almost sounds like it's too good to be true, but it's not because all the money that they get, they able to put money together and make tons of bread.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And they've been able to do it for hundreds and thousands and thousands.
Been doing it.
Been
doing it, man. And not saying nothing.
They just found some tablets. I don't know exactly what country it was, but these 1,000-year-old tablets. And they couldn't wait to see what they said and everything like that. They was like, man, this is going to be able to tell us so much about us thousands of years ago. Man, there was 1,000-year-old tax receipts, bro.
What?
Tax receipts and IOUs,
man, dog. What? That's crazy, dog. On the tablet, bro?
On the tablet,
That's when you know somebody was for real about their money. They
about
was
their
not playing.
money, dog. They weren't playing about their money. IOUs, they wasn't playing. I'm etching it in the stone, bro. Thousands of years ago, they had insurance.
That's crazy, dog. That's what's up, though.
So, man, we got to understand things have been totally different from what we've been told for a long time, too, man. I'm just seeing that, too. But not to get off the subject, man, as we were talking about your family member, man. Not just a family member. I don't know what you want to call him, brother-in-law, whatever what you call him. But that's sad to hear.
Right.
It's really, really sad to hear. But just being where I am now, like I said, seeing from the ancestors, learning more about spirits and souls, like the way I feel about death is almost the opposite of kind of the way I felt about it when I was growing up.
Right. I got
you know what I mean? I always thought that like death was the end.
Right.
But the more I read, the more I understand the science of it and the spirituality, and see how they go together way better than most people think. We don't.
What you mean?
We don't die.
Oh, right. Yeah, the transfer of energy.
It's a transfer of energy. Energy doesn't die. It doesn't.
No, that's real.
It's a transfer of energy, and that's the way I understand it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when I meditate, I hear from beings, quote unquote, that are or have been, or you know what I mean. Like so,
Right.
My thoughts about death is totally different.
Okay.
I watched a man die last week.
Damn, straight up.
Unfortunately,
Right.
I was sitting out there talking. We was by the office. Dude was riding his motorcycle down 8 Mile, and I just heard the crack. Boom!
Yeah,
heard the smoke.
Damn.
He ran into the back of a bus.
Damn.
Yep, killed him right there. Like I'm looking at dude, like damn, like man, like
That's where the motor at.
this is crazy.
Damn.
Bro. No, he hit that man. He hit it, but he didn't hit like the back. Like he hit the back side of it.
Oh, okay.
So the side of it, but you could see he didn't have no helmet, bro.
Right. Yeah, see,
And
all that people
it
be
looked like he
clowning
was
with
just
that
making a run real quick.
Right.
Like he had on some Crocs.
Yeah, see?
and like some like
He was setting himself up. I hate to say it like that. Yeah.
and he just there.
What kind of bike was it? If you don't mind, it was like a road or a sports bike or like a hard.
No, it was a crotch rocket.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Crocs and a crotch rocket, bro. Come on, bro.
Exactly. Like,
Come on, bro. You
how would
begging
like
for
he had to just be like, I'm about to hop on this real quick,
Yeah.
shoot over here,
Yeah, I'm straight.
and just never made it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
this dude definitely thought
Yeah,
he was
good.
walking back into his house.
Yeah, had to. I don't know how I was jumping on the. I hate to say it like that, but jumping on the crotch rocket with some Crocs and shit on. Don't get me wrong.
And he was hitting it. You know what
see,
I mean?
that'd be the thing.
It just and I pray for his family.
Yeah, for sure.
I pray for everybody involved because that's a horrible way to lose somebody.
Yeah, most definitely.
And then I got another homie who just went into the hospital for just a kind of a routine type of thing. Mm-hmm. Was in a coma for 5 days.
When he went in and never came back out.
They found something else where they did something. Then after they said it was fixed, he went into a coma.
Damn.
Kool-Aid.
Oh, right. That was it. Yeah. Right. See, I didn't know what happened
He
when his
almost
situation.
died, bro. Like
that's crazy.
I'm like, nigga, what? How did you like? We just talked, bro.
That's
and you about to
crazy,
die
bro.
on me, homie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Kool-Aid said he died. Well, how many times
Shout
he
out
said
my
he
dog
died? A
Kool-Aid,
couple
man.
times. He was like, man, the whole time I was dying, I was just traveling.
Right. I did see him. Yeah, I seen he posted that.
I was
Yeah.
just traveling in my
going
head.
different places.
Going to different places. I was traveling.
Yeah, that was crazy. Cause I see.
Yeah. 5 days.
I see the picture he had posted, and I was just, I sent him a message like, I don't know what's going on, bro. But I'm sure you're gonna bounce back. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Just some encouragement. I didn't know what was happening, but then he put a post up explaining what was happening. It was like, damn bro.
What? We talked for a while and just understanding, like, man, it's good to hear his voice and him being strong again. You know what I mean?
I didn't know he was on coma though.
Coma, bro. He said the whole time I was just traveling.
I did see
bro.
that part, but I didn't know it was or maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Either way, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's
shout out to dog Kool-Aid though.
Shout out to my dog, man. But that's just how fast things can happen.
Exactly. Yeah, buddy.
I'm planning on future stuff with my dog. We talking about business in the future, different things like that.
Yeah,
and
man.
to hear that could have been cut off, boom, sure, right there.
Yeah.
Sure he got policy or whatever. So, like it would be, his family could have been helping. What if he didn't? What if, what I mean? It's just so much.
So many what ifs.
So many what ifs.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely something everybody can have. And I guess we got into it just because I just noticed that they put that stipulation in there. Like after 3 years, even with even through if you commit suicide, you can still get your death benefit. So
that's great.
That is wild, man. I don't know if that's a license to kill.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
By you dealing with insurance, I know, of course, your mind been blown by how much you really have not thought about and how further you or your family could be financially dealing with IULs and things. But by you doing insurance, how do you propose to balance it out with your relationships with people that you know? You must say, first of all, you must say, good question.
That was a great question.
I was waiting to think about that. But it's just kind of like a separate thing, like kind of something that you kind of like got to do. Like you said, you know, you set that time off to the side, and it's kind of like that's our business time or whatever. And then once it happened, once it's occurred, then you know it kind of is what it is.
But how do you feel about people who don't take it seriously? Like, it's you, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, here's the problem I have in life, because I've really done a whole bunch of things, and I realize people may look at you differently. Okay. Because they're either gonna look at you as you're a salesperson, and this is what you're supposed to do, right? Or they're gonna look at you as a friend who cares, for real, and or why now?
I think I go forth as a friend who cares, because I'm almost like, I'm gonna make you buy, you know what I mean? Like, and it ain't like that, because I try to sell you an IUL first, because I know just how important it is. I get the least amount of money for an IUL. You know what I mean? But it ain't about me.
Right.
It's about you getting this IUL. That's why I tell everybody, congratulations when you get this, boy, because you just set yourself up for in fourth, man, you know what I mean? Like, dog, you about to be winning. You're not about to have to spend your own money no more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, tax free.
Right.
It's tax free, bro. And it's just something that I know all my homies will blow in an hour. You know?
Every other week.
I mean, just blowing it easy. $100-something. Come on, man. That's nothing.
Right. So, on average, how do you explain to people? I'm sorry, I don't want to make this an insurance plug, but because you're talking about mental health. But how do you get people to understand for $350 a month, $250 a month, in 15 years, how that would look?
Man, I just gotta break the numbers. And show them. And man, if you can pay $200 or $350 a month, man, you can get millions of dollars in insurance, man. If you can do it, all they need is for you to pay that premium. The premiums come in, they make money off your shit, and they keep it moving. Right. When you die, they got your bread because they done made so much money off what you know what I mean? And they just keep it moving. They work with the Fortune 500 and they buy options. So when you buy the option, there's no way that you can lose, because you buy an option to buy it or not. You know what I mean? I don't got it. Like, I can watch this investment grow because I bought the option, and I'm saying, all right, I'm going to buy it, or I'm not going to buy it. But I had the opportunity to see it grow first. People not able to do that.
Right. I got you.
You go and you put your money into something, you have to hope. Right. Or pray that it grows. When you buy options, you don't have to hope and pray no more when you buy options. Right. Because you know, I'm going to buy that because that did well. Right. Come on, give me that. Now I get all the benefits. You know what I mean? I'll lose some money that I paid for on my options. Right. But it was worth it because I'm not blindly going into anything. Gotcha. Every time I invest some money, I know I'm getting money back.
That's for sure.
At the rate that I want to get it back at. So they buy options, so they never lose money, man. So it's basically just a big ass company together, just getting money and figuring it out, tapping it out.
That's the best way to do it.
And that's what people don't understand, man. And I mean, there's just a ton of people don't understand. And I don't, you know, like we said, we ain't about to make this whole show about that because I didn't want to break into that. It's still more that we got to talk about. Right. But everybody need it. Yeah, you know, get at me. And I'm actually about to start making these short videos, like you know how they had like the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. What you mean? Wait.
Nightmare Before Christmas, when they was able to take them to see the Ghost of Christmas Past. Yeah.
Oh, right.
See life when or like a wonderful.
Be quiet. Don't even talk about that no more. Right. That's dope.
Exactly.
But you know where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
So that's next, man. Just to get an understanding of how things are and what goes on. So people can come to the conclusion that, hey, dog, like, if I know you and that you got kids and I know your kids, everything, dog, I'm almost going to be mad at you if you don't have some type of policy, even if you don't get it from me.
Right. No, I feel it. I get it.
You get it from wherever you want to get it from.
Right, just get it.
But you have to have this policy, dog, for the sake of your family.
That's for sure. That's
for real. So just like, take yourself out of it, dog. Just imagine if your money wasn't coming in your house no more.
Right.
What would happen?
Exactly.
What would happen?
Exactly. Who knows?
Exactly. It would be over.
No more house.
But no more, man. Ooh, so many no mores.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so, but we're going to leave that there. As I said, we were talking about the mental aspect of everything. Like we said, we had a brother who, and also, too, think about if he would have had an IUL.
Right. Which I don't know if he did, but I don't know what he had.
I mean, but just,
he had something.
Obviously, it was more going on than just the job.
True. That's for sure.
You know,
right.
But just think about if he did have an IUL or something that he got when he first started working or something.
Right.
And he said, you know what? I can still pull $40,000 out of my IUL and live off that for this amount of time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would have been different.
Right.
The understanding, like, man, ain't no way that I can take care of everything I need to take care of off of nothing, or you know. So, just the stress that people go through daily, man, is
yeah, man.
beyond compared.
Bro, this is a campaign and this election got people stressing out, man.
I can't wait till this shit over, bro.
I can't either. I can't either. Not even to go crazy on that, but I got so many people that's just talking out the side of their damn neck, bro. And it's like, what really bothers me is that people don't focus on election time until once every 4 years. That's the only time you hear them talk about anything election related.
Election year.
They couldn't tell you who the state representative is right here. They don't know they don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people got to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Now, and I ain't gonna lie. It's really the media. I'm over the media in the way they just bash the other, you know what I'm saying? It's all like soap opera, drama, sports.
It's here,
dog. This
to
shit
make
is crazy.
sure that we stay divided.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
And they're going to do everything they possibly can to make us stay divided because, and it might sound like it's cliche, but if we do actually come together on some shit, it's going to change everything for everybody.
Everything.
But as long as they're able to drive those different things in between us. Right. You know what I mean? Just like that one, and I can't even believe they even said this on this commercial. It said, it said she's for them, they, and Trump is for us.
It's for us. Hey, that's funny.
Man, how?
That's funny. Man. That's a good one. That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie.
Kamala is for them, they.
That's
Trump is for us.
That's
man,
classic.
Dog, like how? Like now, so now, it's just you just keep cutting it off. It's almost like if you are a them or they, that's telling you don't vote for them.
Exactly.
It gotta be. So what he's saying is that we don't even care about y'all.
Right.
It ain't enough for y'all anyway to mess with. So we don't even. She for them.
That's crazy.
Dog, how could you? Dog, how could you eat? Dog,
that's hilarious though. But that's crazy,
man.
Yeah.
If I was in the clique, I would be mad.
Right.
Like I would be pissed off, bro.
For sure.
That's horrible, dog.
That's for sure. Yeah.
So that's another mental aspect of things too. We have to keep seeing that and keep feeling that.
All right.
Day in and day out.
Right.
Then they want to separate black men and black women right here. Like that's their goal right now. And they got Trump saying so much he can about black men, this black man. Like, man, listen, dog. Nothing.
Right. They clown.
He about to
on both sides.
Right. And I think they understand that, dog. But
yeah. They know how to get the people going. Think about it, bro. It's just like It's just like the Super Bowl, right? Everybody all of a sudden got two favorite teams.
Right.
All of a sudden. You see what I'm saying? Like that part is what I'm saying. Like people don't understand that they really getting played on a lot of this, a lot of times. And
all day.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But if you think about it, me, I don't watch football all year no more. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch football all the time. I don't watch it like that, but guess what? I know what's going on.
Yeah.
At the same time, I know who in the Super Bowl every year. You know what I'm saying? And I make my decision, or however I play. You know me, I'm funny acting, depending on how the year going. Yeah. But you make your decision off of what's been handed to you. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Rams fan, but the Rams don't make it, then why do you all of a sudden turn into a Eagles fan? You know what I'm saying? Like, and
it's kind of like that in the hood. And anytime I got two homies beefing in the hood,
right,
and I don't get into it,
right,
but I let them know, y'all driving this in between y'all, and if y'all niggas go to prison, y'all gonna be your homies.
Yeah, y'all gonna be dependent on each other.
Y'all gonna be dependent upon each other.
For sure.
Y'all talk shit about each other's city, this city beefing.
Right.
But if y'all out of town and y'all get locked up,
we from Detroit.
Right.
That's for sure.
Y'all homies, dog.
Yep. That's for sure.
You can say I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican, whatever you want to say. Mm-hmm. When y'all on that motherfucking bus and y'all getting ready to go to war,
right?
Y'all on the same squad.
Yeah, for sure.
But they willing to die about this shit.
Exactly.
And in reality, it don't mean shit. But we so far away from understanding that, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It blows my mind.
Well, that's just the entertainment game, I think, in general. Just the whole play on entertainment. Yeah. And what, we done been able to get away with based on entertainment. Just like people can say anything and then be like, this for entertainment purposes only. Right. And literally, you just said some crazy, wild truths.
Right.
But, you know what I mean? That word play is letting a lot get slipped through the cracks. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, just, I ain't gonna say pick a side, but do your research, man. You know what I'm saying? Do your own research. Figure out what you like and go from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And don't let people get in your head as far as who like what, and you ain't a fan of this and a fan of that, or this president, this was that. Don't get off all that. Man. Come up with your own, your own research, and then come up with your own conclusion from your own research.
And also too, I don't give a damn who in office. As long as you're looking to improve your inner self,
bingo.
Shit gonna get better for you.
Bingo.
I promise you.
That's for sure.
I don't give a damn who the president.
Right.
If we look and make our inner selves better, we great. People want to vote on a motherfucker who they think gonna do something for them. Everybody got to do something for them.
Themselves.
Who's gonna do the most for me? Dog, get that shit out your mind that somebody got to do something for your ass.
Right.
And if you do that, you'll be better off. You don't need nobody to do nothing for you.
Bingo.
Your job is to keep getting better, keep getting better, keep getting better.
Yeah.
And to put yourself into somebody else's hands. Oh man.
Right.
But I used to do it.
We all did.
At one point. Do it.
But how far did that get you? You know what I'm saying? How far did that get you?
And just no matter what happens, man, if we can all come to the content that we need to get better.
Right.
Just you make your own motherfucking self better.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Should change. Like, don't say nothing to nobody. Nothing. You just make your own self better. Be dedicated to making your own self better. We wouldn't even have these problems, man.
Yeah, that's true.
This shit would not be like this.
Nah. But that's the thing, man. Everybody trying to play. You know what I'm saying? Most people, this world kind of bent, or I ain't gonna say this world, but I'm gonna say for sure this country is bent on the get over, is what I like to call it. Get over. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You buy this for this price, and you get over on somebody else. That's how you make it. You know what I'm saying?
They can't wait.
That's the crazy
They can't wait for the biggest get over that they can possibly get, man.
Exactly. And a lot of times you ain't even got to get over. All you got to do is just do your part. And focus on getting better. You gonna win.
But
you know
they
what I'm
ain't
saying?
about that, dog.
Yeah.
We got this thing in not only in America, but it's also with a lot of religions too. Also too, like you're supposed to get something just because.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just because I'm a Christian, I'm supposed to win this game.
Yeah,
God loves me,
sure.
and you know what I mean? Or I'm supposed to do this, or this is supposed to happen for me because I'm supposed to be blessed, and they're supposed to do this. And why would this happen for them? They don't believe this, or they not on this team. And like, you know what I mean? And then you put yourself in this situation where you done gave all your power to others, dog.
Exactly. And didn't do it. And didn't put in.
And ain't shit happened for you yet.
I was about to say, right. And didn't put in with your part.
They didn't do shit about your part.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
People, man.
It's all good.
People, man.
That's what we look. That's what we do in this show for, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's a mental
any of y'all
thing.
resonate with any of this, just, say something. You know what I mean?
It is a straight up mental thing, man, that we have to get over.
Right.
We have to understand the power of our thoughts too. That'd be a thing too.
That's for sure.
People think just because they don't say nothing that's it. But no, man, that thought is working on your brain and working on your soul.
Yeah.
And also too, and as I read more into what's going on, like your thoughts come out your head as light waves. Like they can put a cap on your head right now. Yeah. Capture the light waves.
Yeah. Bro,
and tell you your thoughts.
The AirPods now, did you see that? The AirPods now are patented to read brainwaves, bro. Did you hear about that?
It's on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's always been there.
That's crazy.
We was just too, and you know what I mean? We just, like it couldn't happen. Like, oh no, your thoughts are this. And science is telling you, no, motherfucker. Like that
everything
shit is
you see came from a thought. The chair you sitting in, somebody got tired of standing up. And somebody got tired of sitting on the brick.
From a thought. The first dimension.
Right. Exactly.
The first dimension.
Bingo. Bingo.
The second dimension, you put it on some paper.
Yeah.
You make a model.
Etch it in stone.
The third dimension, you sitting in this motherfucking seat.
Exactly.
And the fourth dimension, we gonna get up to those. But I think we have to. We just, mentally we don't know we up there yet. But you're in the third dimension with two other dimensions here.
Yeah.
We just don't see it like that. We don't understand it as that, but it's just that simple.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and what's the name does all the time? KRS-One. He teaches people about the first dimension.
Okay.
He says, I want you to say rap star in your head. And he said, do you know what just happened? You just spoke to yourself.
Right.
And you heard
yourself.
People never think about it like that.
Right, yeah.
But that's how it happens.
Yeah.
You just don't have no thought in it pop up. No, you think in words.
Right, exactly.
You talk to yourself
in words.
Yep. That's the first. People don't understand that.
Right.
That's a whole plane. That's a whole
existence. Be on some other stuff too. I need to get back on it. Yeah, I know.
And he like, how did you just talk to yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
You communicated with you know what I mean? Like, and that's the fact of the matter. Like, we not even thinking about our lives in these ways. And science go along with spirituality so tough.
Yeah, for sure.
They one and one. And we always want to separate them, and it can't be. Exactly. Scientists say this, that mean that, and them scientists not of God. But dog,
right?
That's so far from the reality of the subject. It's crazy.
Right.
But now we getting all this technology now. It's going to be a little bit different. People starting to see, now they can see the brain waves.
Right.
Oh, now, okay, well, maybe you could, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. No, we able to lay it out on the table right now.
Right.
So.
Yeah, man. The power of the mind is crazy. Speaking of that, look, a sidebar, I just seen this thing in the UK. They got a school where they're teaching kids how to do everything blindfolded. You seen that? I wish I had a clip to show everybody.
That's a dog.
If y'all get a chance, listen to this. If y'all get a chance, go to YouTube and look up what I'm saying. I want to say it's in the UK.
Put it in the, we'll put it in
the comments. Right.
Yeah.
So they got a school where they're teaching children, and I'm talking about on a whole nother level, y'all, how to live and function, but they completely blindfolded the entire time. So they doing stuff like writing on paper. They can touch a card and tell you what color it is.
Telekinesis, bro.
They can. I was so amazed. I was like, "This is fake." But after I was looking, I was like, "Nah," because if you think about it, we don't challenge our brains. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, if you think about it, I done woke up every day and opened my eyes up and used
we'll
them.
say that's for the devil or something like that, and we limit ourselves. Dog. We have no idea of our capabilities, man.
So yeah, that's the power of the mind is crazy.
It's amazing.
It's crazy.
And all you got to do is do the work.
Yeah.
You're a machine. You just got to do the work.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You got to do your push-ups.
Yeah,
That's
Bingo.
it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You take the average person, put them in the batter's box, and throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball at their ass.
Right.
They won't even be able to see that shit.
Right, exactly.
But you take somebody who hit 100 balls a day,
Yep.
and that's what they do, and they can hit that shit over the game.
Exactly.
300, 400 feet.
No problem. With their eyes closed.
Because of what they've done mentally to their machine.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Through repetitions, they got their machine ready to be able to calculate that
Right.
and make something happen.
Yeah.
And that's all it is.
Yeah, man.
You a machine. You a computer.
You train. Anything you do, you get better at. I tell my son that all the time. Like, whatever you do, bro, you're going to get better at it, whether you like it or not.
Well, you're right. If
you good at getting bad grades, you're going to be great at it.
You're going to be great.
If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you keep cussing and fussing, you're going to get better at it.
And
complaining, you're going to get better at it.
That's why them thoughts are so important.
Exactly.
You keep thinking that bullshit, that's what's going to happen.
Exactly.
You think just because you ain't say it,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's been so many times I looked at people like, man, this bitch.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And just because I ain't say it, I'm good. No, man. That shit that you put in the atmosphere is going to tear your ass up in the future.
Yeah.
And it's so important that people understand that shit.
Yeah, bro. That's for real.
The music that you listen to,
man, I don't even cut my radio on no more.
Planting in your soul every time you listen to it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's talking to you in that dimension. You're bringing that to your dimension. You're talking to it in that dimension. It's talking to you. It is setting up. It's planting the seeds for what's about to happen to you next.
Right.
Flat out.
Exactly.
So your thoughts are very important to change. And they're going to come up. But the key is being to understand, boom, let me change that to something else.
Right.
Let me be able to, and then once that happens, you'll start teaching yourself as that baseball goes, you'll start learning how to hit that fastball.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Shoot, man, we ain't got too much more time left, bro. You got anything you want to leave with,
man? Oh, man. You know, I hate these hours be blowing by, man.
Man, dog, we don't have, no, I might have to do something.
That's all good. We're going to make it happen. But either way, I would definitely say, man, if you're feeling any kind of way, man, talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Don't just leave it with the thoughts. Them thoughts turn into, like I said, whatever. If you focusing on something, it can spiral out of control with things that ain't even true. So if you're having those type of situations and you can't snap out of it yourself, try to reach out to somebody. It don't even matter who. And I ain't gonna say it don't matter who it is, but you know, reach out to somebody who you know put you in a better mood. Cut on some music that puts you in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? Talk to yourself, meditate, pray, all that.
Put
you know what I'm saying?
In your first dimension, man.
Yeah, exactly. But other than that, that's all I got for sure.
That was dope, man.
Yeah.
Y'all, I think you made me forget what I was about to say, and I had something that was gonna be real good.
It's all right. Dimension, first dimension. You gotta go back.
I gotta go back and figure it out.
You ain't entered the stone yet.
Yeah. I got it now. Okay. And this might not help people. And you know, it might not. But what I'm saying, but if you really think about it, because some people don't accept these type of things.
Right.
What I'm about to say. If you think about it, no matter what you're going on through, or no matter what's going on with you, no matter what you're going through. 95% of the people on this earth your age got it worse than you. It's the fact.
That's a good point.
They got it. No, I ain't gonna say worse. Rougher, quote unquote, rougher than you.
I got you.
Got more problems. Got more of this. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Right.
95%. So think about that.
Right.
And I'm going to end as I always end. Do whatever you can to find the God in you. We see y'all next week, man. Thanks for listening.